Okay, I'm really excited to introduce to all of you one of our all-star fitness coaches. This is Ashely Williams. She has actually done a phenomenal job with us here at the Farragut location. She has just recently also been promoted to one of our assistant fitness manager positions, on her way to becoming a fitness manager very, very soon. But I'd love to give you a little bit of background with Ashely, and then what we're going to do is we're going to introduce you to some suspension training in a little bit, show you some of the things that you're seeing in the clubs that have been a little bit different this last year, and how you can utilize those for your workouts. But Ashely, if you don't mind just sharing with our audience a little bit about your background, where you went to school, what you majored in. I know you've always been a big-time athlete, but if you don't mind, please.
I'm Ashely, by the way. I went to University of Tennessee of Knoxville, and I got a major in exercise science, kinesiology. I was also on the rowing team with Lady Vol, which was awesome, for about 2 years. And I've worked with the football and basketball team at UT as well for 2 years as an athletic trainer. So I have some background in the fitness and the more sports medicine side.
Excellent, excellent. How'd you wind up with us here at The Rush, if you don't mind sharing with everybody?
I just applied, put in my application. I really wanted to get into fitness more. Always wanted to do strength coaching, and so that got me interested, and I was like, this is a step closer to it. So I applied, hired me, went through the class literally the next day, and here I am now.
And she's done really, really well.
Yeah.
Ashely, if you don't mind sharing with everybody, what are some of your favorite aspects about being a fitness coach?
My favorite is just like seeing my clients see success. Being able to lose weight, lose the body fat, lose some inches. The smile on their face is awesome. And they're so happy, or they tell me I fit in a pair of jeans I haven't worn in like years. That little bit like that, just 1 or 2 pounds, such a big difference, and that's what I like to see the most.
Great, great. Well, hang on everybody. We're about to go introduce you to some suspension training with the Ring of Fire, with Pure Motion. We're going to have a blast. We'll see you in just a second. Okay, everybody, this is one of our latest inventions here at The Rush. We like to call it the Ring of Fire. We've got this in quite a few of our clubs in the last few months, and what it allows for is a variety of exercises. Really, I'd almost say an unlimited amount. We will get further into this, though, as we continue to go on throughout more episodes throughout the year. What I want to focus on today, though, for just a few minutes, is something that's called suspension training that's been really, really popular, probably about the last year within the fitness industry. So what I'd like to show you today with the Pure Motion, the slings allow Ashely to be able to hold on in various ways, whether she's going to be doing some back rows, or in a couple minutes I'll show you some chest presses. But it also has, if you can see right up here, it also has this pulley, which Ash, go ahead and just go back and forth a little bit, but it allows each side to have to work counterbalancing itself, which is going to force her to have to use muscles in a whole different way than if the pulley wasn't there. So it's a lot of fun. It definitely adds, like we were saying before, a whole new spice to your workout. So starting off with today, what I'd like to do is just show you 2 basic exercises. What you have to do, though, is stay tuned with us, because I'm going to keep showing you more and more and more, so you can keep adding to your library of exercises when you come work out at The Rush with us. The first one I'm going to start off with here is going to be our back row. But what I want to do is start off with the most simple body position, and then show you with Ashely how you can make it a little bit more challenging each way. So what we're going to do is this. Ashely's going to start off, and she's going to go ahead and get a little bit of a lean to her body. So Ash, even take another step back for me if you would. Nice and simple to start. She's going to be in this staggered stance position that you all can see right now. So that way, with one foot in front of the other, that's going to make her more stable. Then she can simply do a couple repetitions just while I'm talking, and she's just going to go ahead and pull her body towards the machine using all her back muscles, arm muscles, great core exercise. When she owns that, I'm going to have Ashely go ahead and bring her feet side by side, but nice and wide. This way she has a nice wide base of support, which still makes it nice and stable. So she goes ahead and pulls herself like she is. Now again, she's doing great with this. What I can have her do is bring her feet a little bit more closer together to now decrease her base of support and make it more challenging. So these are all little micro progressions and regressions. Now to take things one more step, what I'm going to have Ashely do is this. I'm going to have her just be careful right behind you, Ash. She's going to take a couple steps towards the machine, and she's now laying down more parallel to the ground, which means more of her body weight is opposing gravity, so it's a longer lever, if you will. So if you want to keep advancing the exercise and making it more challenging, the more you are lying down, if you will be more challenging. If it's a little too hard, take a couple steps back, increase the inclination, which makes it that much easier. So she's doing awesome with this. Again, I could talk for the next 30 minutes and I don't think she'd wind up stopping, but I wish we were all like Ashely, right? Now, as she brings her arms right to her sides, I also want Ashely to go ahead and bring her arms out at varying angles, so that way her body says, whoa, now you're challenging me to do this in a different plane of motion or a different angle. My body has to be able to adapt to that. Awesome job, awesome job. What I'd really like to do is actually show you what this looks like from behind as well, so you can really see how this whole exercise works. So hang on one second. Our next exercise is going to be a little bit more for the front muscles, as far as the chest and the shoulders and the arms. Again, a whole lot of core. But what we're going to do is we're going to simulate a push-up or a chest press. So just like we talked about with the row, the first thing we're going to start Ashely in is she can actually start with a staggered stance, one foot in front of the other. And again, her body lean can be the angle that's going to work best for her. So just to show you all what it's going to look like, go ahead, Ashely, if you would, just doing a couple repetitions. And as she does that, she can now bring her feet side by side nice and wide, just doing a couple repetitions. Bringing her feet closer together this time. And then if we wanted to increase it more, she could take a couple steps backwards. So now she's really going to be almost parallel to the ground, just like that. Great job, Ashely, great job. And go ahead and relax if you would. Awesome work, awesome work. Now, there's still so many more things to share with you on this. There's rotation, there's things that we can put under the feet, but let's make sure we can walk before we can run. We'll get there though. So, everybody, I hope this gives you a little bit of insight to some of these really fun tools that we've been able to incorporate within our clubs, especially within about the last 6 to 8 months. As always, if you need any help, please do not hesitate. Just go ahead and let us know. Ask for your fitness manager. Ask one of us as far as a fitness coach. We'll be more than happy to show you how to do these exercises and really help you with individualizing it for your own program. Thanks again, as always, for being a part of our community. If you ever need anything, please, suggestions, questions, complaints, we'll take it all, so we can always make your experience the best. But just email me at rob@therush247.com. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed meeting Ashely today. If you ever come to the Farragut Club, she's a staple here. So fantastic job that she's done, and thank you very much.